Shalom, my brothers and sisters. This is Siomar again from Faith Ministries, and I'm here to bring you guys another video. Now, in this video, as you can read by the title, was I angry with God? And, am I still angry with God? Well, in the beginning, when I realized what God had called me to do, and when I went through all that I went through, I was angry with God. Yes, I was. Yes, I found myself being sometimes when I reached my house, my home, and I was just drained, and also the spiritual warfare for that day was maybe it was enormous. I was really angry with God. Yes, I was. I was really angry, and I remember talking to God, and I remember yelling at God. Yes, yelling at God. I called God. Well, I don't want to say the word right now because I just don't want to say it anymore. But I remember calling God a name that I shouldn't have called him. And yeah, I was really, really, really upset. I was really upset, especially after betrayal. After the betrayal, after the spirit, a lot after the betrayal came the spiritual warfare, and especially going. You should understand that I had to go into this environment every single day, and I had to experience the spiritual warfare on a whole different level. And you remember that people are actually gossiping, saying things about you that are not true, just slandering your name. You know, so those things really got to me. It really, really got to me. And I was at a point where I was like telling God, why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? Why did you call me to do this, to stand for this person? Why am I doing all of this? Why am I going through all of this? I did not understand. And what I'm trying to say also to you is that God is preparing you for something greater, for something better. It's just this is your preparation stage. You're going through this because it also the spiritual warfare, everything that you went through is all to prepare you for what's to come. So when we go through this, it doesn't feel great. I agree with you. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel good. You're not gonna feel like this is you're gonna feel like why is he punishing me? It feels like punishment. It really does, and I understand that. And I had to ask myself also, like, I was like, God, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? What is this? Why am I going through this? And my anger, it just got greater and greater and greater and greater until I really got on my knees and prayed about it. And of course, I repented after, cursing at God, after calling him out of his name, saying all the things that I said to God because my anger was towards God, because I just didn't understand why I had to go through all of this nonsense. That's what you're thinking at the time. This is nonsense. Why am I going through all of this nonsense? So but I have forgiven. I have forgiven myself for what I said to God, and I always ask God to forgive me. Um, and to, I also repented for the things that I said. And I really feel like I've gotten above it. I've risen above it. And I think that the Holy Spirit really helped me because when I was so angry, I think I had to let all that anger go also. I had to really express myself, and just because I'm not someone who expresses, I always like to hold everything in, and I think that God was really pushing me to the limit, like, no, you need to express yourself, you need to say how you feel, you need to let everything out. And yeah, but it's not a pleasant experience. This is not a pleasant thing to go through. And my anger, yeah, it was really kindled towards God. It was not pleasant. But am I over the anger now? Yeah, I am. Do I understand why God is letting me go through this? I understand that this is just the preparation stage to go to that next level. And when God prepares you for something greater, it's not gonna feel good. It's just not gonna feel good. But it's all for your good. That's true. It's all for your good. But it's not going to feel good. Not all the time. No, no, no. But I love God, you know, I love Jesus Christ, I love the Holy Spirit. I understand that it is for a greater purpose, is for prepare me for something, you know, for things yet to come. And I understand that when God prepares, it just doesn't feel great. And I have to accept it. I just have to accept it. I have to accept it. The anger is gone. I don't have that anymore. And, you know, I'm just waiting on to see what he was preparing for me for all this time. I just can't wait to get to that next level with God, you know. But I love God. Without God, I wouldn't be anywhere. I would be lost. And I'm so happy. I'm so joyful each and every single day. I'm joyful that he called me, you know, and that he's using me for his kingdom, and that I'm continuing to growing with him, and I'm empowered by his Holy Spirit. So I'm really blessed, and I thank God for everything that I go through, the good and the bad. I have to learn to accept that. The good and the it's not always going to feel right, but it is all for your good. So that's what I really wanted to bring you guys with this video today. I pray you guys have a blessed day. I will see you in the next video. Shalom, family.